going on, guys? Derek from Legendary here. In this video, I'm going to do a quick overview of Genius Messenger CRM, show you the features, where to find everything, and then in the next couple videos, we'll break each individual feature down and show you exactly how it works. So Genius Messenger CRM is going to allow you to totally automate your entire sales process on Facebook. You can turn your messenger into a CRM and sales pipeline, and using Genius Connector as the starting point, filter unlimited targeted leads into the system and create a streamlined process from start to finish. So hopefully you're excited. If you haven't signed up for Genius Messenger CRM yet, there's a button below. You can start a 7-day free trial and we can get you up to speed. If you just want to watch these videos to see what it can do, let's jump right in. So once you've gotten to your G icon up here, you'll simply log in using the username and password that you were sent to your email. So let's do that. And you'll see everything is loaded now. And this is the basic extension. Right here you can create labels, which are like our pipeline stages. These will be color coded so you can kind of visually see. Under each label, all the people inside that label will start to pile up and you can scroll up and down. From there you can do things like jump into a message with them, add a note, schedule a follow-up notification, so on and so forth. So labels are like your overall pipeline stages, and tags are something that will stick to the individual contact and follow them no matter which label they're in. So really up to you how you want to manage this. Most people use labels like a pipeline stage, like I said. So you can have a cold lead, message 1 sent, message 2 sent, appointment booked, deal closed, deal lost, stuff like that. And then tags you can use to kind of track people through your CRM. You could tag a certain product or a certain niche, or it could just be a date or a month that you got in contact with these people. It's kind of up to you to how you want to build your system. But remember, these tags, you can later use the search functions to find these tags easily. You can send broadcast messages based on these tags. So get creative, think ahead a little bit of how you want to manage things, and you'll create a pretty sweet system. Messages, if you click this, will expand this extension into its own screen. I'll show you that in just one second. Webhooks, you can send data externally to other apps if you use software like Zapier to automate that. So really cool. We have the ability to send follow-up notifications into a calendar system like Calendly. We're actually going to be integrating this with Legendary Leads very soon, so I'm super excited about that. If you aren't familiar with Legendary Leads, I'll put a button below. You can check that out. It's basically an all-in-one marketing system. You can do SMS messaging for the cheapest rates around, less than a penny per text message. You can do a power dialer system. It's got ringless voicemail drops. You can create websites and sales funnels. You can create your scheduling and calendar system with unlimited follow-ups. You got email drips. You can do workflows and automations. So super powerful. And you can pretty much cancel any other software that you have. All you would need is Legendary. So with that being said, the next couple things you have here are broadcast. We'll be diving deep into this. This is what I recommend people do rather than use the messaging feature inside Genius Connector. The reason being, broadcasting from Genius Messenger CRM is after they've already accepted your friend request. You can send a message. You're going to get super high deliverability, 90% or more are going to land in the inbox. If you use the messaging feature in Genius Connector, a lot of those might get filtered because they may not have accepted that friend request yet. So they end up in a filtered folder. Some people won't see them for months. Some might never open those. So the way I recommend people to use Genius Connector is just to find your targeted leads that you want to add those leads, and then get them in Genius Messenger CRM and do your broadcast and follow-ups. So we'll actually dive into some other cool messaging features later, but we'll do the overview here of the expanded extension. So these are your labels, and your friends will all appear here. Under each label, you can fetch all friends to make sure you have the updated list at any time. If you're not showing a profile image, you can also fetch those. That's kind of just a visual thing. Doesn't really matter too much. There's also a search feature here. So you can leave notes on contacts, which you can search by. And you can also search by friends' names right here, and it will populate just those. Global templates, here's where you can create some canned responses. So if you're going to be using similar messaging in your sales process, wouldn't it be nice to just have those at the ready to roll? Well, that's what this is for. You can basically use these right in Messenger and automatically send messages to start your sales process or continue with the sales process over time. We also have just the friends. This is a similar view to labels. So labels and friends are kind of similar. Labels will have all your pipeline stages set up in big boxes with friends inside them. Friends just has a list of all your friends, and it will show the label there. The next, we have message segments. So these are like creating individual messages that will bundle into a message group to use in our broadcast. The message segments will be like intro, body, and outro. So the intro could be like, hey, first name, what's up, first name, how you doing, first name, and then those three would rotate. And same thing with the outro. It could be like, hope to chat soon, look forward to hearing from you, stuff like that, and those will rotate. And then the bulk of your message will be the body, and that will be kind of your longer portion, and you can have a couple variations of that as well. Then you'll combine those into message groups here and be able to use those in the broadcast feature. What's cool about this is you can change labels. So after you send a broadcast, you could go from whatever label it was in to a new one, whatever tag it was in to a new one, to kind of track people through to know which point in the pipeline they're in. You can also download message history of up to 5,000 messages here if you want that externally for some reason. This is going to be where our actions and triggers are. So as soon as Legendary is able to be integrated, which should be very soon, you'll be able to send your data to your Legendary leads pipelines and follow up in there as well, or just track your leads better from Facebook. And lastly, we have the import and export features. You can back up all your data from Genius at any time and import that later. Same thing with all your message templates and stuff like that. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump into the next video, and this will be diving into how to create a label, and we'll go from there. So hopefully this is helpful. Nice little overview to see what's all inside here. And with that being said, we're going to jump right into the next feature.